Hello everyone and welcome back. My name is Akib and in this video you will learn to set up an automation which will let you create clients in FreshBook application directly and automatically from a form. So guys, FreshBooks is an invoicing and accounting application, and here before start creating invoices you need to create clients in this application. Okay, so you have to add the details of the clients there first. Okay. So guys, manually adding the details of the clients is very time consuming and problematic process. So here we have created a form by which you can take the details directly from the client, and as and when you collect the details, the client is going to be added in FreshBooks application automatically. Yes guys, let me show you how. So this will be the flow of this automation. Here we have taken the example of Pabbly Form Builder to build a form. You can use any other form building application as well, just like Google Forms or Jot Forms or Typeform or Paperform or any form builder. Okay, and you just have to share this form with your clients, and as and when the client is going to fill the details and submit this form, the same client is going to be added here in FreshBooks application automatically. So you need not to do anything manually here. And guys, to make this happen, we are using Pabbly Connect, which is an integration and automation tool, and you can set up this automation in just few easy steps. So now let's set up this automation together. So guys, the first step to set up this automation is to log in into your Pabbly Connect account and reach the dashboard of Pabbly Connect here like this. Okay, so guys, to reach here you can use the link that we have pasted in the description for you, from where you can set up your free Pabbly Connect account in just 2 minutes, and it will provide you 100 free automation tasks for every month. Okay, so after setting up your account, you can log in and reach the dashboard of Pabbly Connect here like this. Okay, and here you have to start working by creating a workflow. So to create a workflow of automation, you have to give a name to this workflow first. So let me fill the name here as, alright, so I have given the name to this workflow as Pabbly Form Builder to FreshBooks Automation. Now you can click here on this create button and you can see your workflow getting created here like this. And here you will find these two things, the trigger and the action. So this automation is going to work on these two things. So these are the basic building blocks of this automation. So the trigger is the happening of that event which is going to trigger or start this workflow, and the action is a response towards that trigger. As in our use case, the trigger would be a form submission received from the client, and the action towards that trigger would be to add the same client in FreshBooks. Okay, so first of all you have to set up this trigger. So from this choose app field, choose your trigger application, which is Pabbly Form Builder. Search for Pabbly Form Builder, select it, and the trigger event would be a new form submission. So it will trigger this workflow when the new form is submitted. Okay, and it will give you this URL. This is called as a webhook URL, guys, and it is used to fetch the data out from any external application to here in Pabbly Connect. So with the help of this, we are going to make this connection with Pabbly Form Builder by following these steps here. Let me show you how you can do this. So guys, this is my Pabbly Form Builder's dashboard, and here I am using this form, connect with us form, to receive the details of my clients. Okay, so this is the form that I have created. Okay, so from here you have to click on this integrations option like this from this left hand side panel. Okay, and here on this page, first of all select your from this menu. This is our form. Select the form, then click here on this create webhook button. Okay, and here in this add webhook field you have to paste this webhook URL. First of all, just copy this from here and paste it here in this add webhook field like this, and then click on save, and you can see a new webhook is added here, and it will show you this label and value here in this response. Now you have to click on this recapture webhook response button. Click on recapture, click on yes, and it will start showing this waiting for webhook response. So this means now you have to perform a test submission. So this means you have to fill the form on the behalf of any test client or demo client, and we are going to fetch the details of the form response here in this workflow. Okay, so this is my form, and let me fill this form. So let's say my client is Michael Sean. This is the email of this person. This is the phone number. This is the address. Okay. Right. And I'm submitting this form here. You can see the form is submitted. Now let me show you if we got the data of this form in our workflow. And here you can see in this response received section, we got the data of the form submission like this. The first name, the last name, the email address, and all the details our client has filled. Okay. Right. Now I want to create this same client in FreshBooks application as well. For that to happen, you have to connect FreshBooks here in this action step. So from this choose app field, search for FreshBooks. This is it. Okay. And that action event would be create a client. Okay. Then click on connect here, and from this window select add new connection, and then click on connect with FreshBooks. Okay. Alright, so it will be connected with FreshBooks like this if you are already logged in here like this. Okay. Or otherwise it will bring you to the login window and then you can connect it. Okay. Now it is asking for the account ID that is selected automatically here because this is the ID you can see, Pabbly. Okay. And now it is asking for the email, the first name, the last name, and all these things to create a client inside FreshBooks. So I'm going to use the data that I have received here in the first step from the form response, and I'm going to map these labels here to create a client. Okay. So for the email, just click here and you will find this Pabbly Form Builder option in the drop down. That was our first step. And when you click here, you will see all the details that you got from the first step here only. And from here, you can map this email by clicking on it like this. For the first name, use the same process. For the last name, use the same process. Sorry. Last name is this. All right. Phone number. This is the phone number. Okay. We do not have organization's name, so I'm leaving this blank. And the language also, notes also. If you have all these things, you can map all these things. But I do have the address, so I'm mapping the address here. This is the address. This is the city. And this is the country. Okay. And VAT name and VAT numbers are also the options. If you have these details, you can use you can fill these details also, right? So I have filled the required details to create a client. Now you can check your connection with FreshBooks. This is my FreshBooks account, and here so this is my client section actually. Okay. So now let me check the connection. I'm clicking on save and send test request here, and a new client will be created inside FreshBooks. So you can see this is the response it is showing here. Let me show you in FreshBooks if we got the details of a new client. So I'm refreshing the client section. Alright, and here you can see a new client is here named as Michael Sean, and you can find all the details related to this person inside FreshBooks like this. Okay, right? So this is how it is going to work in real time, guys. And we are done setting up this automation, and let me give you a quick recap what we have done here. So first of all, in the trigger I connected Pabbly Form Builder. With the help of these steps, we made the connection and fetched the data of a demo client here. After that, in the action step, I connected FreshBooks to create a client, mapped the required details to create a client, and we have seen that our connection was working properly. So guys, you have to set up this automation only once. After that, you don't have to do anything manually. After that, it is going to work automatically. Let me show you how. So I'm opening my form again. Okay. And let me fill this form again with a different person's name. Okay. So let's say now the name of the person is Johnny Bravo. This is the email and the phone number. Okay. Right. So now I'm clicking on submit here. You can see the form is submitted. Now I'm going to show you directly in FreshBooks if we got the details of a new client. Okay, so here under this client section, let me refresh it one more time. And here you can see Johnny Bravo is here. Okay, so this is how it is going to work. And guys, the best part is you can use this same workflow that I've just created, because I'm going to paste the link of this same workflow in the description so that you can clone it in your own free Pabbly Connect account and start running this automation instantly.